Hi, Debbie Wilkes back here on the concourse at the Hershey Center. And one of the greatest exhibitions, apart from what's going on the ice, is the book signing by world and Olympic dance champions Tessa and Scott Moir. And I'm in line to get their new book, Tessa and Scott, signed. So I'm very excited. Okay. This is for Gloria. Gloria. It's Marty Henwood, our site director, his mom. So please, if you wouldn't mind, and maybe while you're doing that, will you bring us up to date a little bit? You're not skating here, but when are we going to see you next?
Well, we're pushing and hoping for nationals, but we're, our priority is really Tessa's health, so we're going to make sure that she's feeling strong and feeling good before we commit to anything.
Tess, how's it feeling?
Great. I'm feeling so strong, and it's been great to get back into the gym. I realize that's what I've really missed over the last couple of years, to do cardio and strength training and all that stuff that was all about saving my legs for the ice leading up to the Olympics. So it's been nice, and I feel fit and strong and excited to get back at it.
I heard you telling someone that for the first time in a couple of years you're actually pain-free.
I'm feeling it so far. I mean, we won't really know until I get back on the ice and into heavy kind of training again, but it's fun to kind of walk around and not feel that pain and to go to bed at night and not feel my legs throbbing. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very hopeful.
And Scott, are you back on the ice? You're working hard?
Yeah. I took a little bit of time off when Tessa had her surgery, and I've been back on the ice and just kind of hanging out with Tess too. So, keeping her company and making sure we're going to be ready when she's healthy.
Any idea about when you might take your first steps back on the ice?
Well, we've been on the ice a couple times just for, 10 minutes here and there and starting to skate together. I should be back in Michigan on the ice in Canton fairly soon, and really looking forward to that.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and thanks so much. This is so exciting. I want to hear a little bit more about the book, too. Tell us about the process.
Well, it was a great process for us to collaborate with Steve Milton and Nancy, the publishing house. So we had such a fun time just kind of going back over our lives. We didn't realize that we actually had a story until we sat down with Steve and kind of went back over the events. But it was a lot of fun for Tess and I, and it turned out really great and really sincere, and it's exactly what we wanted our book to be.
Is there a lot about the Olympic story in the book?
A lot about the Olympics, but more leading up to the games and what happened from the time we first held hands and started when we were 7 and 9 or 8 and 10, leading up to that, and in those early years, and with the pictures, I think it really complements the story well. And there's some things that even as we got chatting, we were starting to remember different stories, and it was a really fun process, and we're so proud of the final product.
And you had such a great author to work with, too. Steve Milton, not a skater, but a great skating journalist.
Yeah, he's done such great work, and we've always loved the stories that Steve has written in the past, and all the books that he's done for Brian Orser and the skating books. So we knew when we were thinking about an author that we wanted Steve.
And if we don't see you skating at Canadians, will you be at Canadians and doing a similar kind of thing, a book signing for those folks?
It's hard to say. I mean, we want to be in Victoria, but we'd rather be competing. So we'll work really hard, and we'll try and make sure that we're at our best so we can perform on the ice. But of course, we always want to support our other Canadian teammates.
Well, we look forward to seeing you, whether it's on the ice or here at another book signing. And that'll be in Victoria for the Canadian Championships, January 17th to 20th. And there'll be all kinds of other great activities to enjoy in Victoria, too. Thanks, Tessa and Scott. Debbie Wilkes, Backstage with Skate Buzz.